Hello, this is the Fun with Electronics Project 4 Part 3 Hardware Verification. So in this part we are building this circuit with the goal to make it where in no light conditions after the LDR is tripped, the LED lights into the LDR and keeps itself on. And the LED doesn't turn off regardless of how much ambient light there is. And then when the connection, or the line of sight between these two is interrupted, we want the LED to turn off, which is exactly what we see going on in real life. That's why the lights are off, is to eliminate ambient light, because that was giving me issues earlier. So I measured, and in light conditions, the LDR has, what does it have? About 900 ohms of resistance, and then it's about 4.3k ohms in dark conditions. So I used a little bit of an inequality, which I'll show in just a second, to get this resistor value. And the goal for that was that the voltage across this thing would be lower than 0.7 when this guy is in low light or at 4.3k, and then when this guy is at high light at 900k, then this guy's going to take up more voltage because this one's smaller, and we wanted that to be greater than 0.7. So I used an inequality, which I'll show in just a second, to calculate that, and it came out to about, I'll show that. I'm using a 330 ohm resistor right now. Then this one is a 470 ohm, just because I had it lying around and I wanted something to prevent this from blowing up. Cool. So the inequality I was talking about is that guy. It's literally just a voltage divider, because we're using voltage divider biasing. Then 0.7 was chosen because that's a typical turn-on voltage for a NPN BJT. Cool. And then we got less than, got some nonsense. Negative resistance is only kind of makes sense, and only in very specific contexts, not this one. So we went with the positive one, which is less than 362 ohms. I used a 330 ohm because I had it handy. Cool. So circuit is running right now, and we can see that the LED is off. So I'm going to move to where I can see the top of the LDR. Cool. And then when I turn my phone flashlight on, we flashbang everyone, and we see that the LED turns off even when I turn off my phone light, and there's no real ambient light except for the computer, which is facing the back of the LDR. So that guy stays on. And then when I interrupt the connection between the LDR and the LED, we notice that it turns off. And move that back. Cool. And then when I light this guy, we see the LED turns back on and stays on, which is exactly what we want.